Bore da, good morning, good morning. How are you? It's Thursday. Time marches on, doesn't it? I spent yesterday beginning to think about Christmas, and I probably should have started to think about that a little sooner. But I think we're going to have some lovely things at Christmas this year. I'm going to do some things a little bit differently, and I think that, yes, there's lots to look forward to. Having had quite a good day yesterday, I then slept really badly last night. I had the most dreadful dreams. I don't know what they were about at all. So although I think I slept, I've woken up feeling really restless. And I hadn't got a clue what I was going to come and talk to you about this morning, which is just not great planning at all, is it? I should have given that a little bit of time yesterday. And I opened my Bible and I did literally just open it. And it fell to Psalm 46. Let me read you the first 3 verses. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth should change, though the mountains shake in the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam, though the mountains tremble with its tumult. That first verse of Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. That's all I needed really to get my day started right. What a wonderful gift to open and be reminded that God is our help in times of trouble. I don't feel particularly troubled, but I am reminded that whilst all else is changing and all else feels as though it's constantly shifting, God remains constant and stable and ceaselessly consistent. There's a lot of susses in there, isn't there? But he is consistent, unchanging. And that's just so wonderful, isn't it? And I think there's a great confidence in knowing that whatever else we might be changing in our lives, whatever else might be changing around us, provided we've got God at the bottom of that and God in the middle of it and God at the top of it, we will be encompassing something that is changing with the strength and security and sureness of a God who is unchanging. And that reminds me of that parable that we used to do when we were children, and it doesn't come round very often, but it seemed to be the story we did every week in Sunday school. I only went to Sunday school for a couple of years. But it's one of those stories that stuck about the man who built his house upon the rock and the man who built his house upon the sand. And we know that story well, don't we? Perhaps we did it in Sunday school because there was a good song to sing with it. I've got that going round in my head now. How much of what you do in your day is built around the knowledge that whatever else might be shifting and feeling unsettled or feeling like it's on the point of change is still rooted in your connection with God and your ability to have that firm base from which to move or shift or change? How much of what you do? I wonder if we make enough of a conscious decision to start with the unchanging God, with the sureness, the certainty that provides us, and therefore the confidence that gives us that whatever else we might have in the day, it is rooted on such a stable, loving and generous base. If we do a bit better at remembering that, that should give us everything we need to go out and be good disciples, to dare to take risks, to dare to try new things, and to not be anxious about whether we fail. That gives me such hope and confidence. So, seize the day. I don't know where that came from. My history is appalling. But that comes from somewhere, doesn't it? Seize the day, knowing that whatever you have to do today is based on the firm footing of God. And how can you be sure about that? How can you be absolutely 100% confident about that? pray. Speak to the God upon whom we base our lives. Remind ourselves that he is there. Connect with him and then let yourself fly. We could have the most amazing day today if we remember we're rooted in God when we do it. Whoa! That's enough, isn't it? And all before I've had my first cup of tea. Hey, I hope you have a good day today. I'm going to a webinar, a seminar this morning on Christmas and what that might look like. And I've got a governor's meeting this afternoon. And in between that, I'm going to write a sermon for Sunday. So I hope you have a good day. You know what I'm up to. Give me a ring if you need to. And I shall speak to you soon. Lots of love. God bless. Lots of love and God bless. Bye-bye.